wide enough. Let's see. Maybe there. Let's see. Or maybe if I bring it in closer. There. Rotate the vise. There. Well, I'll show you the best I can for now. We're going to do this ritual, Colombian. A buddy of mine, whom I won't be naming their last name, hit me up and picked me up and do this ritual here. They were supposed to inherit this house, and some things went wrong, and long story short, they wound up, how would you say, cheating them out of this house. So what he wants me to do is make it haunted. So until they fucking give them the house, and if they don't give them the house, so the house stays haunted. There. I'm just setting up the incense shit. It doesn't have to stay on forever, but we do need some incense going on. And then pull out a couple of needles here. These are 10 gauge. We ain't gonna pierce ourselves, don't worry. This is one way to get Bune to do what it is that you're asking. That's some citrus fruit. Yeah. Blood offering, so yeah. See what's up right now. So usually I would turn the lights off, but since this is a demonstration, at the same time it's actually real, I'll leave the lights on so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, paper towel is just for the blood oath, the blood offering, and that's why you have the alcohol. Get that out of the way. And some occultists will use actual lancets for, I guess, diabetes. Like, you know, it's like the needle you poke yourself with to, what's it called? I'm fucking stoned right now too, but I'm all shamaned out. So, what's it called, to check your blood sugar level, and they use that, and because I do piercings, professionally, for fun. But professionally, but for me it's for fun. Um, I use piercing needles. You will need some type of dagger if you want to do something like what I'm doing. Some type of dagger or sword or wand or what's it called? You don't even need that, really. There's a simple way of doing this, but the more energy that you put into this, the more you get out of it. That's true for everything. The more energy you put into this, the more you get out of it. So what I'll be doing is putting more energy into it, so that's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. And also demonstrating to you guys, you know, you're going to need some water, okay? The reason why I had two of these is so I can poke a hole on top of this. It represents a phallic symbol. A phallic symbol, you know, metaphorically this is a dick, right? And the water is sperm. You're fertilizing each element. The south is fire. The east is air. The north is earth. And the west is water. Fire is for passion. Air is for thoughts. Earth is for materializing into the flesh. And some people think, you know, oh well, you know, like skin, but everything that, you know, that's material here, even the phone that you're looking into right now, or the laptop you're looking into, or computer screen, that's Earth too. Yeah, that's to materialize into the flesh, you know, and then the water is for emotions, and you can find your own comfortable ways of calling on those elements, but this is just the way I do it, and it's not the only way I do it, but this is one way I do it. This is an easy way. Yeah. And don't worry, I'm right here. It's just I want you guys to see what I'm doing. You don't need to see me. I'll actually like let you guys know exactly what I'm doing. Alright, well first you're going to want to clean the air, okay? Which is why at the beginning of rituals you guys see me ringing a bell. Is to clean the air, purify the air. You guys see me do rituals at different times. It's usually when you feel it the most is the best time. What's it called? But like Bune is a day deity or a day demon or a day god. What's it called? And you can do it on a Friday, call Bune on a Friday, but it doesn't matter. You just whenever you feel it the most, and by the time I'm done with this, it should be daybreak. So basically, it's like, you know, gonna welcome Bune, and Bune will receive the message and make sure what I ask of is done. And well, yeah, my friend wants this house to be haunted. It does have something in it, but I won't say what it is to you guys. He knows who it is. It's his dad, but I won't tell you guys the names or anything is what I mean. You hear that shit? Yeah. You guys will hear things here and there because I've already started. Look. See. So, okay. You're gonna need to draw out Bune's sigil, right? Let me see if I flip the camera the other way, if you guys will be able to see it correctly. Yeah. See, that's Bune's sigil. That's Bune. See that? And it says what he wants. And basically what I wrote was, well, this is exactly what I wrote is what he wanted. So what I wrote was, bring spirits to this house to haunt and frighten the relatives of Jeremy and all those who move into this house until this house is rightfully given back to him. Bring Jeremy a funner life with lots of material gain, because that's what Bune can do too. Besides move spirits. You know, that's another thing about Bune. Bune can move spirits. But Bune can also bring you material wealth, material gain. And so it says, bring Jeremy a funner life with lots of material gain and happier times. When this house is returned to Jeremy, make all spirits leave this house when I command them to. So, yeah, I'll make that deal with Bune. So if they give him this house back, then they'll make this. Bune will make the spirits leave on my command. And if they don't give him this house back, then the spirits will remain here to scare whoever moves into this house. Unless they're occultists too, then of course they're gonna find a way to make them leave. But normal muggles, nah, they won't. Muggles are muggles. But we brought, let's see, we got an orange right here, and we got a grapefruit. We got an orange and a grapefruit as a offering to Bune. Sandalwood. Woo, sandalwood. And then my special steamroller. Feels like a peace pipe to me. And then Marijuana by Trish. That's what this is called. Marijuana by Trish. So, we need to start now. We should start by lighting the candles first. Oh, and another offering is a Michelob Ultra. Yes, I opened it for Bune already. Like I said, I already had, started making this out. But basically, what you want to do with this, remember how I showed you guys how to charge it. I haven't charged it yet, all the way. I only charged it part of the way. The reason why I say this is because while I'm drawing it, the ritual already started. Well, as soon as the person thinks of you doing the ritual for them, the ritual already started. It's already started. So when the person hits you up, it's already started. And basically, you draw out the sigil. It doesn't have to be perfect. You see mine, I did it, pretty fast. You can make it as perfect as you want, or an emergency one. Then you can use the whole paper like this, like I chose to, and write out what you want across it, like I did. And then after that, you're gonna need a pen, of course, so that you can write your name out across the sigil. Now, I teased my friend earlier and asked him if he would sign his name across it. Of course, he didn't want to, so yeah. When you guys do stuff like this, you guys will have want to write the name across, either your name or the person you're doing it for. I recommend if it's a different person's name, have them write their name. You know, unless it's a curse to someone, then you can write that person's name and do it on behalf of them. And you'll see what I mean right now when I start this ritual. Let's see. Okay. So, first what you want to do is turn on your fucking candles. Okay. Now, I have a red, white, and black. Okay. Bune usually loves green candles, but since this was an emergency, you can still have a black one. Now, if it's a real emergency and you didn't have any of these, but what's it called? You had birthday cake candles, use the birthday cake candles, but make sure you throw a shitload of energy, a shitload of emotion into this shit, okay? But I use these for every ritual I've done since I started them. Sometimes these candles will last me a couple weeks, sometimes a month, sometimes a few months, depending. It just depends. Yeah. Okay, we got the incense right here. And so we should start. Also, do an invocation also. Let's see. And then, well, we have 3 different types of rituals, right? There's a compassion one, which is what I'll be doing because it's asking for like a favor, right? So this would be let's see, so you guys can see me. Alright, this would be like a compassion ritual, right? I would have it as a destruction of enemy ritual. So that way it would be, you know, destroying the people that are trying to make him move out of this house, which was supposed to be his. And what's it called? But because he's also asking for material gain and a better life and all that, that would fall into compassion. Alright? That would fall into compassion. So, yeah. And I'll go over more with you guys later about why we have what we have here. Let's see. Yeah. There's the invocation, and then what key are we going to use? I'm basically like having you guys jump in head first, but I'll explain every detail in another video as to like why I do what I do. Okay. We'll do this one. Yeah. Okay, the 18th. Well, I'll put the 18th key. Write it down here. 18th key. thing we need is some type of glass bowl. So I'll be back. You guys trip out on the candles and chill and stuff, and yeah. Right there. Right there, right there. Okay, guys. What you will do first is pull out whatever dagger you guys have, or sword, or wand, and put that to the side. This one right there, you're going to put it to the side, right here. Then you take your bell, you face towards the south. You ring the bell 3 times. This is how I do it, okay? 3 times. And then you face towards the east, and you ring it 3 times. And then you face towards the north, and you ring it 3 times. And then you face towards the south and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Then the southwest. Southeast. Northeast. And northwest. Let me say your invocation. And you can make your own invocation. I'm just doing this because it's an emergency. And it can be with whatever deity or name that resonates with you. You can use Freya, Thor, Odin, or Shiva, or Brahma, or whatever resonates with you. Santa Muerte, whatever resonates with you, okay? So, I face towards the west, and I point the dagger out towards the west, and I speak out loud with pride, and all hurled headlong, okay? In nomine Dei nostri, Satanas, Luciferi excelsi. In the name of Satan, the ruler of the earth, the king of the world, I command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon me. Open wide the gates of hell, and come forth from the abyss to greet me as your brother and friend. Grant me the indulgences of which I speak. I have taken thy name as a part of myself. I live as the beast of the field, rejoicing in the fleshly life. I favor the just and curse the rotten. By all the gods of the pit, I command that these things of which I speak shall come to pass. Come forth and answer to your names by manifesting my desires. Oh, hear your beautiful names. And you say whatever names you desire that have to do with the ritual. So since this ritual has to do with basically raising the dead, talking to the dead, and cursing, you would call on those kind of deities. Abaddon, Aman, Astaroth, Asmodus, Azazel, Baphomet, Beelzebub, Behemoth, Dagon, Diabolus, Dracula, Hecate, Ishtar, Kali, Lilith, Loki, Mephistopheles, Nama, Pan, Samael, Santa Muerte, Sekhmet, Set, Shaitan, Thoth, Bune, now you will call on each element from each corner. First you face the south. From the south I call upon you, Satan, come forth with your element of fire. Stir our passion. From the east I call upon you, Lucifer, come forth with your element of air and guide our thoughts. And then you face the north. I call upon you, Belial. From the north, come forth with your element of earth and manifest my desires. Materialize them into the flesh. And then you face the west. I call upon you, Leviathan, with your element of water. Come forth and stir our emotions. And then perform benediction. Remember, first the south, then the east, and you do it as hard as you can, so that way more, a lot more comes out. Then the north, and then the west. So that's what I'll do right now. It's got a hole on top right there. See, this is an emergency. You ain't got to have all the materials all the time. It's an emergency. But as long as you mean it and you have true intentions and your heart's fucking pure and you're a good person, they'll fucking do it for you. So let's do this shit. So we're fertilizing. Like Easter. Like Walpurgisnacht, last night of April. Yeah. Okay. Now, during the ritual, only the priest can talk. Unless it's like when you hear Shem Ham Forash, then you would say Shem Ham Forash. Hail Satan. And then you would say, Hail Satan, But other than that, the only other time you would speak, being a part of the ritual, is when you give your request. You know, like when you say your request. All right, so now, because this is my chalice of blasphemy, and I shall drink to Bune and to Satan. You know, like fucking cheers. Why alcohol? Because it amplifies your emotions. Okay. Now, we do the compassion. Invocation of compassion, okay? So we face the west, grab our dagger, face the west, and say, with the anger of anguish and the wrath of the stifled, I pour forth my voices wrapped in rolling thunder, that thou may hear. O great lurkers in the darkness, O guardians of the way, O minions of the might of Thoth, move and appear, present yourselves to us in your benign power, in behalf of one who believes and is stricken with torment. Isolate him in the bulwark of your protection, for he is deserving of anguish and deserves it not, and desires it not. Let that which bears against him be rendered powerless and devoid of substance. Succor him through fire and water, earth and air, to regain what he has lost. Strengthen with fire the marrow of our friend and comrade of the left-hand path. Through the power of Satan, let the earth and its pleasures re-enter his being. Allow his vital salties to flow unhampered, that he may savor the carnal nectars of his future desires. Strike dumb his adversaries, formed or formless, that he may emerge joyful and strong from that which afflicts him. Allow no misfortune to allay his path, for he is of us, and therefore to be cherished. Restore him to power, to joy, to unending dominion over the reverses that have beset him. Build around and within him the exultant radiance that will herald his emergence from the stagnant morass which engulfs him. This we command in the name of Satan, whose mercies flourish and whose sustenance will prevail. As Satan reigns, so shall his own, whose name is as this sound. Jeremy H. is the vessel whose flesh is as the earth, life, everlasting world without end. Shemham Fodash, hail Satan. And when you're saying that, you have your hand up like this, you know, the horny one. And crescent moon, the horny one. Yes. Okay. Now is where you give offerings and your requests. Now for me, I prefer to give offerings first, because to me that's polite. And when you give offerings, you also indulge in some of the offerings with them, instead of just giving them offerings. They're like, okay, thank you, bye, peace. You know, no, they like for you to indulge with them as well. And it's okay if some of the stuff that you offer you don't really like you know, oranges or grapefruits. That's okay. You can cut them open for them and leave them there for them, and let the gods enjoy them. Now, if you like them, then you can indulge in some of it with them. They like marijuana, so you indulge with it. Smoke some fucking bowls with them. and to them and thank them, you know. Thank them for fucking existing and working with you. Light their incense. So I'll show you how I do that too. Because this is the part, yo. This is the part. Okay. This is how I do it. Alright? So, because we're calling on Bune, you hold the sigil in the left hand and make sure the sigil is across your palm, right? And you stare through the sigil, towards it. Don't stare at the sigil, stare through it, in its direction. Okay, and then you relax. Like I'm sitting on a chair on the table, right? And you put both your feet flat on the ground. You take a few deep breaths. Maybe I ought to turn the camera a little so you guys can see. There. As far as it'll go, really. Alright, so you hold it like this, okay? And you just let your eyes go. Let them do what they're gonna do. You stare through the sigil. Let your eyes relax and do what they're gonna do. And what'll happen is the sigil will start to either change form or start to come off the paper, or be little tricks of your eyes and stuff. But you just keep going and you start the enchant. And when you're doing this, you're picturing what it is that you want. So since we want this house to be haunted, in our mind we see this house haunted and things moving, cabinets opening and closing, people being scared and stuff. So we start with the enchant. And you'll know when to stop. Sometimes it looks like an aura. Sometimes it's a feeling you get, like it's here. But you'll know when to stop. I feel it. It's here. Now, Spirit, if you're here, you stay here and you can even sit in that chair. But do not bother anyone here until the next family moves into this house, or the next people that are to move into this house finish moving in and then wreak havoc. Okay. Bune, I have called upon you, Bune. Bune, I call upon you. Bring spirits to this house to haunt and frighten the relatives of Jeremy H. and all those who move into this house until this house is rightfully given back to him. Bring Jeremy a funner life with lots of material gain and happier times. With this house, when this house is returned to Jeremy, make all spirits leave this house when I command them to. I have called upon you, and I have offerings for you, gifts for you, Bune. Thank you for working with me, and thank you for showing me that you love me. I know that this calls for a blood oath as well, so I shall offer my own on behalf of Jeremy, and I shall also write his name across your sigil on behalf of Jeremy. Bune, I have brought an orange to you. Orange, I charge you with the energy of being a worthy offering to Bune, and may Bune accept it and love it and thank me and show me that they are thankful by manifesting that of which I speak, by bringing spirits to live here to scare people that move in here until they give this house back to Jeremy. Me and I also indulge in some of this orange with you. Fuck, that's bomb. Thank you, Bune. Grapefruit, I charge you with the energy of being a worthy offering to Bune. Bune, I offer you this grapefruit. Indulge in its juices. I've also brought incense to burn for you, Bune. Hail, Bune. Bune, I've also brought marijuana to indulge with you. I don't know what strain it is, but we'll just call it marijuana by Trish. Thank you, Trish. Thank you very much for providing this. this shit for rituals, because it's bomb. Now, if you guys hear shit in the background, don't worry, don't be scared. I know the fuckers that watch this from the coven won't be scared. I'm talking about, you know, normal muggle people. Don't be scared. You might hear breathing in the background or other noises, bumps and knocks or whatever. Sometimes you don't hear anything. Sometimes you hear talking too. So yeah. I got this place all to myself right now. Yeehaw. Hail Bune. What? Oh yeah. I charge you, marijuana, with the energy of being a worthy offering to Bune. Hail Bune. Woo-wee. Yeah, my altar's facing west, okay? Did you guys hear that? I did. Okay. Bune, I have also brought you this Michelob Ultra Pure Gold. From Jeremy to you. I brought it to you. And I'll indulge in it. Some of it with you. Hail Bune. Now, I know this calls for a blood oath, so I offer my own on behalf of Jeremy. La 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 la. And while you're preparing this, you're gonna need your alcohol. And if you need to, do it again. This as much as you want. Alright. And what I like to do is I like to smear it around the whole sigil. Alright. Even across the name, the whole sigil. Everything across the name. Okay. And then what you'll do is since you're bringing spirits to the house, okay? You're bringing spirits to the house. You're not going to fold it towards you. You're not going to fold it away from you. You're going to fold it to your left, towards the altar, towards this house, because you're bringing these spirits to you, to this house. Not directly to you, you're bringing these spirits to this house. Fold it once to your left. Turn it clockwise. Fold it again to your left. Second. Turn it clockwise. And then for the third time to your left. Bune, I ask of you to manifest that of which I speak. Help Jeremy with that of which he desires, that which he asks for. And usually you'd light this in a candle, right? But you can transfer light from this candle. Look. See? And it's still from the black candle. This flame is still from the black candle. Still from the black candle. There we go. Now I also ask of you, Bune, do not have these entities that you bring here show themselves to anyone until the next people move into this house. And then scare the fuck out of them. And keep scaring the fuck out of people who move into this house until they give this house back to Jeremy again. And then on my command, make them leave. When I command them to leave. Thank you. But I'd like to thank King Paimon, Linen Tasa Yaden Lipaka King Paimon. And also I'd like to thank Lucifer. Drenish Tasa Uberaka Vyasa Ikar Lucifer. Follow Santo, I charge you with the energy. To be worthy of being an offering to Lucifer. Worthy offering. A worthy offering. So I burned some of this for you. Because I want to thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for teaching me what you've taught me. Just thank you. Well, I know some of you are like, Lucifer, Palo Santo. Yes. He is Saint Lucifer, remember? She was Saint Lucifer. It was Saint Lucifer. There you go. And there we go. Catch the ashes there. I feel good. How do you guys feel? I feel real good. So now I need to close the ritual. But like, if you have tarot cards, you can read the tarot cards right now. If you wanted to, you could draw out a Ouija board and play Ouija board right now. Let's see. Ask a bunch of questions. Any questions you want? Just be respectful and don't ask stupid questions. Like, let me see. Let me see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, and then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then goodbye. Hello. And then yes. And no. Okay. Doesn't have to be pretty. See that shit? Yeah. I can't believe someone's paying me to fucking to do this shit at their pad. It's cool. Yeah. I want figured. I've had this smile the whole time. The whole ritual, the whole ritual. So let's see now. Huh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You can use a nickel. You can either use both hands or your one hand, whatever, but let's see. Hello, is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us right now? Yes. Did you come because of the ritual, or were you already here? A. L. R. E. Already here? Alright, goodbye. I think it was already here. They said goodbye. And this won't always work. I've tried it at different places and not work. But then I've tried it at other places and it's like this, like pretty strong. It felt like... You guys heard that shit? That's badass. But yeah, it felt like a magnet being pulled. Or like it was just moving, like you're not moving it. It's almost like gliding, kind of. Like trippy. But you can use all kinds of ways to communicate with the spirits. You can use candles, you can use a pendulum, tarot cards. Depending on how strong it is that, of entities that are here, or you know where you're at the time. If it's just a ghost or something badass. Yeah. But for now, what's it called? What? Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. So for now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna smoke one more bowl, and then we're gonna close the ritual. Okay. We'll close the ritual with a key. Yeah. So what will happen here afterwards is, like, if it wants to, it could move that chair if it wanted to. You know, there's a chair over here on that side. Watch. Let's see, there's a chair right there. If it wanted to, it could move that chair. But I'm not gonna ask it to do anything. Only because we're not trying to show off or trying to teach you. Like, if you guys were here and participating in person, I would show off like a bitch. But I'm just teaching you guys how to do this. Okay. And so let's close off the ritual after a bowl, yo. So let's smoke a bowl. We want a fresh bowl. It's for the gods. I already see things around here through the side peripherals. So it's gonna give whoever moves in here one hell of a fucking ride. Smoke another bowl. So, yeah, one thing, whatever's here wanted me to let you guys know is, as long as you guys don't, like, do anything, like, silly and disrespectful, you'll be okay. You don't see me talking shit to it or nothing. Because I asked it to greet me as a brother and friend, remember? I took in my name as a part of my... I took in thy name as a part of myself. Yup. So... I'd like to dedicate this next bowl to Astarte. Thank you for coming and being into my life. Thank you for coming into my life, and thank you for being in my life, Astarte. Hell yeah. Serena Lora Astarte Aken. Serena Lora Astarte Aken. Serena Lora Astarte Aken. Serena Lora Astarte Aken. Hell yeah, Astarte, this bowl's for you. Prost, cheers, saluti. Yeah. Hail Freya, hail Astarte. Ooh-wee. That tasted bomb. Like bomb. Diggity. Thank you, Trish. And you guys can smoke along too and shit. Ooh-wee. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, yo. Smoke 'em to the gods. So yeah, Astarte. Thank you too. And Bune, thank you for making this house haunted. Thank you. Now let's let's close off this ritual. Alright. And we said the 18th key. Maybe fucked up, but I still remember. Yeah, 18th key. Anti-cocaine. 18th Enochian key opens the gates of hell and casts up Lucifer and his blesser. Yeah, Lucifer. Okay. Now, let me grab my dagger and stand my ass up and do this shit. O thou mighty light and burning flame of comfort, that unveilest the glory of Satan to the center of the earth, in whom the great secrets of truth have their abiding, that is called thy kingdom. Strength through joy, and is not to be measured. Be thou a window of comfort unto me. Move, therefore appear. Open the mysteries of your creation. Be friendly unto me, for I am the same, the true worshipper of the highest and ineffable King. Ineffable King of hell. Thank you, gods. I love you. Thank you. And thank you for teaching goofy ass me. Ha ha ha. Shem Hum Forash. Hail Satan. So it is done. And then you grab the bell. Close off the ritual. The bells. Yeah. You can do a gong, but I don't have a gong. I just have a bell. And this was an emergency. So. To the south. And then you turn towards the east. You turn towards the north. And then you turn towards the west. And then you turn towards the southwest. And you turn towards the southeast. Northeast. Northwest. And your ritual is done. Now, what I usually do is I let the incense burn out. I leave this stuff out for a while, but I turn the candles off because you only want to use your candles for your rituals and nothing else. Don't use your candles to light up a place, just to light up a place, unless you're doing it during a ritual, okay? love your tools that much. You charge your candles, and then you start doing rituals with them. Only use them for rituals. Alright? Alright. Alright, guys. Hope you guys had fun. I think it's funny that all the other YouTubers say that shit that I've seen and shit. Not other occultists. It's just other YouTubers I like watching and shit. I hope you guys had fun. You know, I had fun. Thank you guys. Yeah, I just had to laugh about it. But anyways, I know you guys had fun. Fuck. You guys watching this for more information and to learn. So, yeah. Fucking, I have fun. I love doing this shit. I do this shit for a living. That's why I'm able to do this shit. People pay me to do this shit for them. I was born to do this, so yeah, I heard. Yeah. So let's see. There we go. And yeah, I usually just let the incense burn until the incense burns out. And then afterwards you can pick everything up. When this is on an altar, I usually just leave the fruit there for a few days and then I throw it away. Or, did you hear that? Or one of my friends will throw it away and shit. Or someone from the coven that comes over will throw it away. Yeah, I pick up and just throw shit away. There we go. Alright, guys. Remember laughter, bitches. Remember laughter. Alright? Make yourself laugh 3 times a day. And make the people you love laugh too, okay? This is Georgia Porgy. Peace out. Check your laters. Yeah.